voice recorder as well. Yes. So lesson 7, we talk about using the particle e. So means towards a certain place, or to or towards a certain place. So in this case, I am going to China tomorrow. So going to. So our to here is our e. Okay. So how are we going to say I'm going to China tomorrow, Sean?
明日中学へ行きます。
Okay. 明日中国へ行きます。Very good. 行きます。So 明日中国へ行きます。So we just skip the 私は okay? We just say the straight to the point. So the sentence start with the time. So time is 明日. So 明日 where are we going? China. So 中国へ. Right. The word here is 中国へ行きます。So to China, I go. To China, I go. Number 2, I went to the hospital by train yesterday. So by something we learned before as well in lesson 6. So by something we are using the particle de. That means like by means of something, right? So can have Mr. Yongli to answer this?
地下鉄で昨日地下鉄で病院へ行きました。
Very good. So you even use the past tense for the verb. Very good. 昨日病院. So 病 is written like that. 病院. So 病院へ電車で行きました。Okay, so 昨日 is the time. So the time is already at the start. Other than 私は okay, the time will be the second at the start. 病院へ電車で行きます。So we want to say the big item first. So the bigger place here is the 病院. So 病院へ then a smaller item is the 電車. So 電車で行きました. Alright, so according to the sentence structure rules that I gave you guys on the last page, the appendix, yes, this is the how we should put the towards the direction, then 電車で. Okay. So 病院へ電車で行きました. Some places, some textbook they will say like 電車で病院へ行きました. Technically it's not too wrong. The priority system in some places, for example in Tokyo and Osaka, is different. Some of them will use they will give the bigger place first, then the smaller place. Then some people will be like smaller place, the means, the two first, then the bigger place, something like that. So don't be too stuck up on the sentence structure, because I don't think you guys will be professional writer, essay writer also. So just use it interchangeably is fine as well. So don't be too like, wow shit, I use wrong, I need to like for example, if you go for interview or you go for a speech with a Japanese, you'll be too like stuck up, wow shit, I'm supposed to say a then there, not there then a. Don't be too stressed about that thing. Okay? It's fine. The Japanese people, they change the order all the time as well. So don't worry about it. Number 3, he goes home by car. You want to try? What is he? He is 彼. Okay, 彼は go home. Okay, before go home, you have to say by car. Okay. What is car? 車 is car. So 彼は車で What is house? It's like you. Uchi is house. Yeah, uchi. Right, so uchi. So 彼は車でuchiへ. Right, a is the directional particle here. Right, we need to use a to show we are going towards a place. So towards home, right? Uchiへ. Then the verb is going home. So go home will be, you know the verb for going home? The verb is ka. No, going home. So ka e di mas. Ka e di mas. So kaerimasu is our verb to say going home. So 彼は車で家へ帰ります。So he, about him, by car to his home, he returned. Okay, that's the sentence structure here. Yeah, so if you put 家へ車で帰ります, I think it's okay also lah. Okay, don't need to be too like wow, the priority system is must be the car first, then the house first or the car. I think the one is don't have to be too strict about that. Okay, number 4. She comes to school with her friends. Rachel, you want to try?
彼女は友達と学校へ行きます。
Very good. 彼女は友達と学校へ来ます。友達と学校。So, が then we have the small つ because it's,
lesson 6, right?
this is lesson 7.
Lesson 7.
Oh, my pen just died. Okay, 学校へ来ます。Right, the verb here is 来ます。So, 来ます means to come. Alright, so 学校へ来ます。Right, so 彼女は友達と学校へ来ます。Any other answers that you guys have?
一緒に
Yeah, the 一緒に is optional. Yeah, but it's okay. 彼女は友達と一緒に学校へ来ます。That one's fine as well. Then, can we say 彼女と友達と学校へ来ます? I think this one, Mr. Yongli asked me the other day. Depends on what they're asking lah. What is the question? But the best way is to say 彼女は友達と学校へ来ます. Okay, so if you want to use like 彼女と友達と学校へ来ます, it becomes like she and her friend with she and her friend, they come to school. So that means there's a main character. There's someone who is the subject, but we never say the subject at all. Right? So it becomes like maybe okay, so I say B と C と学校へ来ます. That means like with B and C come to school. Then who is that coming to school then? Right? You are missing the A. Right? So in this case it's inappropriate. In this sentence it's inappropriate. But not say cannot use also. But we need to know in the question who is A. Like the question asking you. So we are already asking the person, so with who you come. B と C と来ました. Right? B と C. That means I came with B and C. Okay, so the question is a bit different. But the best is still this wa and then to. If we're just talking about two person, B and C only. Okay, next. Where are you going next month? Sean?
来月どこへ行きますか?
Very good. 来月どこへ行きますか? Right, because it's next month, so we use present tense. So 行きます. Right, then the directional particle どこへ, right, to where. Very good. Number 5A, I'm going to Malaysia by airplane.
飛行機でマレーシアへ行きます.
Very good. 飛行機でマレーシアへ行きます. Okay, very good. Number 6, when is your birthday, Mr. Yongli?
あなたの誕生日はいつですか?
Okay, good. 誕生日はいつですか? お誕生日. お誕生日, right? The formal way, the polite way to ask for birthday. So, お誕生日はいつですか? Of course, you want to add あなた is fine as well. Okay, お誕生日はいつですか? Then 6A, my birthday is December 4th. Try, Mr. Yongli.
私の誕生日は12月4日です。
Very good. 12月4日です. 12月4日です. Very good. Okay, number 7, where are you from? Sora, where are you from? How to say this in Japanese? 何ですか is what is it?
何ですね。
Okay, where is where? Where in Japanese?
これ。
Where is
それ。
どこ? どこ? どこ is where? どこ? So, you.
どこあります
No. どこありません means where else don't have. Where don't have. Okay, so where are you from? So, doko, where from is kara. Right? So, doko kara. Then we want to say come from. Alright, so come is kimasu. But past tense because you are here already, so that means where you come from, where you came from. So, kimashita.
来ました
So the whole answer is どこから来ましたか? Right, we're asking a question, so we need the ka. Right, どこから来ましたか? So where did you come from? Right, or if you want to say like where are you from? So どこからですか? Also okay. どこからですか? 国はどこからですか? 国はどこですか? There's a lot of ways to answer to ask this lah. Okay. Then 7A, I'm from Korea. Rachel.
韓国から来ました。
Thank you. 韓国から来ました. So for her, she said she came from Korea. So 韓国から来ました. Number 8 question. Sean, when are you going to Japan?
いつは日本に来ますか？
No need the いつは. Just いつ will do. We
うん。
don't need the は. So いつ日本へ行きますか? いつ日本へ行きますか? 8A. I'm going there on the 3rd of this month.
今月の3日行きます。
Very good. 今月の3日行きます。No need any particles. 今月の3日行きます。So in Chinese we say 这个月的3号行きます。
あそこへ行きます。
So it's like 今月の3日あそこへ行きます。Can. Yeah, あそこへ is just like going there. But she never mentioned there. I just say I go on 3rd of.
I'm going there.
Yeah, for his answer he never mentioned there. But it's still okay lah. His answer is just I going on 3rd of the month. He never say going there. For your answer included the there.
Here, print there.
Yeah. I'm saying yours is correct.
Okay.
So his one is just missing the there. Okay? Yes, Richard.
今月また3日 in the middle of
今月の3日。
If I don't put the no
今月3日 is okay also, but the correct way is 今月の3日. Because in Chinese also we say in English we say 3rd of this month. Right? The off 3rd of this month. The off is the no. So 3rd this month and 3rd of this month is the same in English, right? So but the Japanese is better to give the full word lah. 3rd of this month. So 今月の3日 is the best.
ガツ is
今月 So yeah, 今月
Is it
今月
there's a guts for month?
Okay, 月 is only for 1月、2月、3月
Then con is
Con is this, so it's 今月 not 今月 Sorry, I made a mistake. Yeah, 今
No,
月
you're correct. I just wanted to
Oh,
find the distinction.
Thanks, I thought I said 月
No,
今
you're
月
correct, you're correct.
Yeah, 今月 is wrong. There's no 今月
There's no con.
If we go back to that appendix that we have, is 今月 Right? Then every month, 毎
Gets,
月 There. You go back to the appendix.
every month is guts.
No. Every month is 毎月 Very different. 毎月 You go back to the appendix. Yeah. So 今月毎月1月 is all different. Although they are all written by the same Chinese character. It's all written by the same kanji, but they all have different reading. Yeah, you just refer back to your appendix. This month is 今月 January is 1月 Then every month is 毎月 Very confusing. It's not 毎月 It's not 毎月 as well. Okay? Persuaded you? Yeah, just refer to the appendix. Very confusing, right? So just have to subconsciously remember this lah. No choice. Yeah. I wish it was easier, but no, Japanese is not that easy. It's easier than Chinese I would say, but not that easy. Not that easy. Okay, number 9. Whom did you go to Australia with, Mr. Yang Lee?
誰とオーストリアへ行きましたか?
Very good, because it's past tense, deep, right? So, 誰とオーストラリアへ行きましたか? I repeat one more time. 誰とオーストラリアへ行きましたか？ I went there with my lover. 用力さん。
恋人とあそこへ行きました。
Very good. 恋人とあそこへ行きました。Okay, very good. 恋人とあそこへ行きました。Number 10. How do you go
Can
home?
I just leave out the asoko again?
Sorry?
Can I just leave out the asoko?
Yeah, it's fine. It's because we already like
the question, right?
yeah, you go to Australia, so we already know it's going to Australia already. So if you want to leave out the asoko, it's fine as well. It's like 恋人と行きます. So the main focus here is whom. It's not about where. So yeah, you just say like, oh, I go with my girlfriend. You don't need to say like, oh, I go there with my girlfriend. Yeah, the focus is not about there. The focus is about the girlfriend. Okay, the lover lah. Okay, number 10. How do you go home? You want to try? Sora, how do you go home? You know what is how in Japanese? There's two ways to say how.
Is it the same as nani?
No, nani is what? Nande. Nande. So how do you say go home? Just now we were talking about go home. The verb for go home? Ka we just talked about this just now only. Kaeri mas. Alright, so nande kaerimasu ka is our question. Nande, right? Nande kaerimasu ka? Yeah, so the answer will be nande kaerimasu ka? The other one? The other way to say how? Anybody else can answer? I said nande is not a very good way to ask how because
どうやって
どうやって thank you. So どうやって帰りますか? Alright, so なんで or どうやって なんで can also means what's the other question?
What?
Why? So なんで can also be why. So なんで帰りますか is like why you go home. Can also be understood as why you go home. Okay, I go home on foot. Yes, Rachel? 歩いて帰ります Thank you. So 歩いて is te form. We haven't learned te form, right? But anyway, just for now, just remember te form is already included the de. Right? For example, bus de, but we don't need to say 歩いて de. So we can skip the de. 歩いて帰ります is fine. So I walk home. Okay, so it's like two verbs lah. 歩いて is a verb. 帰ります is also a verb. So using te form, we can combine two verbs together. 歩いて帰ります. Okay, that means I go home by walking. Next, number 11. I slept at 11 last night and woke up 7 this morning. Sean?
昨日の夜11時に寝ました。そして今朝7時に起きました。
Very good. He used そして. Okay, so and also past tense for the first one. So 昨日の晩 or 昨日の夜 or 昨夜11時に right 11時に寝ました past tense. そして今朝 right this morning 今朝7時に起きました right woke up so it's 起きました past tense. Great, Great. Number 12. My teacher went back to his country last year. Yongdi?
私の先生は去年
去年 You can ignore the his lah. Just say country.
去年
Country, you know? 国へ Go back. Past tense.
行きました。
No, 行きます is go back. It's go.
帰りました。
帰りました Thank you. 私の先生は Right, the subject here is 私の先生。私の先生は去年 We talk about the year. 去年国へ帰りました。Right, so if you want to say 彼の国 is fine as well. So I just skip the 彼 because we're talking about this teacher already. So it is known that they talk about him. So kuni e kairimashita. Okay, Number 13, where did you go yesterday? Sora, you want to try? What is where? What's where? The question where? Just now we talk about where already. Do, doko. Remember, just now we talk about this. Where is doko? So, yesterday, what is yesterday? Just now we talked about it as well. Mr. Yongli answered just now. He said yesterday was ki no u. Kino. Right? So, let's start the sentence with yesterday. So, kino, doko, doko e, right, the directional particle, doko e, right, went. So, ikimashita, ka. Right, so the whole answer, kino, doko e, ikimashita, ka. So, literally it is yesterday to where you went. Okay, どこへ行きましたか? Okay, Rachel, I didn't go anywhere yesterday. どこも行きませんでした. Or どこへも行きませんでした. Right, the A is optional. どこへも行きませんでした. Right, thank you. Really the past tense, negative past tense, because yesterday. Okay, part 2. Answer the question with box in the bracket. So over here, 何曜日学校へ行きますか bracket 月曜日。
月曜日学校へ行きます。
Very good. 月曜日学校へ行きます。Very simple. Number 2. 先週どこへ行きましたか友達のうち。bracket 友達のうち。So you just need to replace the どこ with your answer. Yeah.
先週友達のうちへ行きました。
Very good. 先週友達のうちに、友達のうちへ行きました。Right, just now I used ni because like you can go into the person's house, so we can still use ni. Right, the particle can be ni or e. Right, because we're going into the person's house, so it's a place where we can go into. Right, so we can say ni as well. So 友達のうちに行きました。友達のうちに入りました。For example. 3. 誰と教室へ来ましたか? So you know how to answer this? 誰と教室へ来ましたか? So 誰 what is 誰? No, どこ is where? 誰 is who. So the bracket here is 一人. You know what is 一人? You know what is 一人? 一人 is one person. Okay, so we want to say by one person. How do we say by? Like for example, by bus, we say bus there. So by one person is 一人で。Okay, 一人で very good. 一人で教室へ来ました。Right, that's the answer. 一人で教室へ来ました。Any questions or alternative answers? No. Number 4. いつ銀行へ行きますか? いつ銀行へ行きますか? Bracket 来月8日。8日。Rachel?
来月8日に行きます。
Okay. We don't say 来月8日へ行きます。
に
Yeah, because you didn't mention about the 銀行. If you use 銀行, then we can use え。If not, we don't use に。Okay? But anyways, 来月8日に行きます is okay. Okay? 来月8日に行きます。The に here is not about entering a place. It's more for the exact date. Okay? Like for example, at next month I will go. That kind. Or next month 4th I will go. Okay? At next month 4th I will go. Number 5. なんで戦闘車へ行きますか? Bracket バス。Sean?
バスでセントサへ行きます。
Very good. バスでセントサへ行きます。Number 6. 昨日どこへ行きましたか Bracket 友達どこも Is only
どこも行きませんでした。
Very good. どこも行きませんでした。Right, past tense. We have to use the negative and the past tense. どこも行きませんでした。Number 7. 誰と一緒に勉強しますかそら誰 is? Just now we talk about it. We just talk about it. Who? Very good. So in this case, the bracket here is 友達 So we just need to replace the word. We just need to replace the word 誰 with 友達 So 友達と一緒に勉強します。Okay, so 友達と一緒に勉強します。Great. Number 8. バスで家へ帰りますか Rachel? Yeah.
いいえ、歩いて帰ります。
Very good. 歩いて帰ります。歩いて帰ります。Very good. Okay, now. Number 3. Answer the questions, then write in hiragana. Number 1. あなたの誕生日は何月何日ですかSean?
Wow.
You know the
Sorry?
Did you try? Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, great. Just give me a
1月19日です。
1月
19日。
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 Very good. 1月19日です。So, January 19th. Real one.
Yeah.
Oh, then the happy birthday to you in advance. Number 2. 誰と方眼日本語学校へ来ますかより。誰と方眼 is 方眼 So 方眼日本語学校 So 方眼 Japanese school、はい、So 誰と方眼日本語学校へ来ますか
娘と
いや娘と you can skip the school
学校へ来ました。
来ます You're still coming right So 来ます not 来ました You're still coming with her right So 娘と来ます You don't have to say the place again You can skip the place right 娘と来ます Okay Okay next one Read page 79 conversation This is about the amusement park one The one like hey let's go together to the amusement park like 行きませんか一緒に行きませんか the passage Okay first question 田中さんは今週の金曜日どこへ行きますかション
What is it?
田中さんは今週の金曜日どこへ行きますか
家族と一緒に遊園地へ行きます。
Wow, I never asked you about with who you give me before everything
Oh,
You just need to say 遊園地へ行きます
okay.
Right, we don't need to say like the whole package
Okay, okay.
Just because I'm asking you 今週金曜日 like this Friday どこへ行きますか like where he go Where is he going? So
I
don't need
thought
to
you
give
were
me
on yesterday's mode again.
Oh no this is conversation
That's good, that's good.
This is not the open-ended question
Yeah,
It's different Okay, it's different So just give me the direct answer どこへ So the focus here is the place So 遊園地へ行きます Number 2田中さんとリンさんはなんで遊園地へ行きますか Mr. Yongli
バスは便利ですからバスで行きます。
You give too much answer already I only asked なんで遊園地へ行きますか
バスで遊園地へ行きます。
Okay, so too much answer Just say バスで行きますバスで行きます Like by bus he go I never asked about the バスが便利ですから Why, like because I never asked you why he come by bus Alright, so you don't need to explain like, oh because bus is convenient So just go straight to the point. バスで行きます. Okay, thank you. Okay, number V, we translate the English to Japanese. Okay, 3:10 a.m. So now you know what is a.m. in Japanese? a.m. This is lesson 7. a.m. in Japanese. a.m. is gozen. Gozen, right? a.m. is gozen. You know what is 3 o'clock? 3 o'clock in Japanese? 3 o'clock is three. Number 3. What's number 3? Sorry. Number 3 is sun. Then o'clock is ji. Right? Sanji. But I want 3:10. So what is 10 minutes?
10 is
2 minutes? 10 start with P. 10分. Right? So 午前3時10分です. Okay, so 朝 or 午前3時10分です. Any questions about this? No, Next one, 4:20 a.m. Rachel?
午前4時に
No, this one got ni one.
sorry wait 午前4時に20分です
Thank you. 午前4時20分です. Okay, 4時20分です. 9:35 p.m. Sean?
午後9時35分
Okay, very good. 午後9時, right? Not Q, it's 9時35分. Go is 分, F-U-N. 5分です. Very good. Just 11 p.m. Yongli?
ちょっと午前11時
Wrong place. Too wrong place. It's not choto. It's pronounced as chodo. It's not choto, it's chodo.
Oh, that's what they want. I was like, what is the just for?
Yeah, we learn chodo this word. Chodo means exactly. Right? Chodo. So chodo is just. So chodo. Then you say gozen, but this is PM.
あ午後
Gogo, thank you. So
ちょうど
chodo gogo 11時. Thank you. ちょうど午後11時です. Alright, the word just means ちょうど means exactly. 剛好, just nice. Great. So what's Monday? Monday, start with G. Okay. 月曜日, very nice. 月曜日. Right, Monday is 月曜日, right? Thursday, Rachel? 木曜日. Sunday, Sean? 日曜日, thank you. January 1st, Yongli?
1月1日
Very good, 1月1日. Alright, very special. We don't say 1日, we say 1日 for first day of the month. Special numbering, Okay, April 3rd. You know what's April? April is 4月. Then third day of the month. So there's a special one for date. You go behind. Is there a date? For 3rd of the month. Very good. 4月3日. 4月3日. Alright, July 5th, Rachel.
7月6日
One more time.
Wait, let me just check. Hold on.
I hear something wrong.
Wait.
7月
7月
5日. Yes. 5日. Please remember this one. You need to know the dates. 4月5日. August 9. Sean?
8月9日
Very good. 8月9日. 9日. National Day, Sean? Sorry, Longli? Don't know. But it's in a conversation that we talk about.
Can I try? I sort of hack this.
Okay, you try.
Like I don't think it's like
We talked about it in the conversation before.
Kokuritsu Kinenbi.
Yes, 国立記念日.
Actually, the one in the text, right, doesn't say that because I think they have a different.
Oh, they don't.
But I took kokuritsu from, you know, when we were doing the national university.
National,
And then
yeah.
just sort of hack it together.
Okay, it's not kokuritsu actually. It's more of a dokuritsu.
So, kokuritsu.
Yeah, they mentioned dokuritsu in the passage, right?
I forgot what the passage says.
Yeah.
It's not the...
Oh, I think they said Singapore no Tanjiro or something. I mean, we can go back to the passage and take a look. Let me just go back to the passage. How come my conversation I'm missing? Is there another conversation? Yeah, this one. The first line. シンガポールの独立記念日。独立 means independence. 記念日 means anniversary. So independence anniversary is National Day. So I told you guys, I don't know why we call ourselves in National Day because it's supposed to be Independence Day.
Yeah, exactly. So this is why I didn't use that.
Yeah, so 独立記念日 is correct. National Day is 独立記念日. So you introduce to Japanese, National Day is 独立記念日. If you say 国立記念日, to them it's like, it sounds very weird. Although 国立 means national, state established. So 国立記念日 will mean state established day. But to them it doesn't mean anything lah. So it's better to explain in 独立記念日. Okay? I'm not saying 国立記念日 is wrong, but I'm just saying that it is less known to Japanese people. So we will try to use 独立記念日. Okay? Then the Japanese one will be 建国記念日, which means
Constitution.
yeah, Constitution Day lah. But it literally means 建国. It means like building, nation building anniversary. Right? So it's not a constitution. It's Constitution Day in Japan, but in English it's called Constitution Day. But to them, literally it means nation building day. Nation building anniversary. Okay, nah? Okay, let's go to yesterday. Yes, so what's yesterday? Last time we talk about it, like homework. Ki no.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Is your
Next page. Yesterday. Kino. Thank you. Today. Kyo. Tomorrow. Ashita. Last week. Senshu. Thank you. This week. Sora. What's this week?
wait a minute. Hold up.
This week.
Konshu.
Konshu. Thank you. Konshu. Next week, Rachel. Raishu. Last Tuesday.
Senshu no kayo.
Thank you. Senshu no kayobi. This Wednesday.
今週の水曜日
Konshu no suiyobi. Thank you. Next Saturday. Do you know what is next week? Next week and Saturday. Next week and Saturday. What is next week? Next week.
Next week, Raishu.
Raishu. What is Saturday?
Raishu doyubi.
Thank you. So Raishu no doyobi will be next week Saturday, which means next Saturday. Okay? Great. Last year, Rachel. This year, Sean.
Toshi.
Kotoshi. Next year.
来年
Lainen. Thank you. Very good. So they never test you the month lah. The month is the most confusing one, as I mentioned earlier on. Alright, this month, every month, 1st January is all different gatsu, getsu, tsuki. So that one have to try to memorize. It's very confusing, but you have to try to memorize. Okay, do we need a break? Lesson 8, Okay, lesson 8, where we learn how to use a verb. Okay, so when we use a verb, we use WO, the WO particle, right? Pronounced as O, very small O. WO, which is pronounced as O. Okay, so something O, tabemasu, means I am doing the action of eating. Okay, so number 1, I have breakfast at 8 every morning. Rachel? Very good. So every morning comes first, right? The time will come first. So every morning, my asa. Then at what time? 8時に. Then the object here, 朝ごはん. What do you do to it? を食べます. So again, 毎朝8時に朝ごはんを食べます.
Actually, I have a question on this one.
Yeah.
I feel like without the O, it also works, right?
We need to have the O to say that this is the verb that we do to the object. Cannot just say 朝ごはんを食べます. We need to have the O. But conversationally wise, it's okay to drop the O. In conversation, it's okay to drop all the particles. You don't even need to say a single particles. Conversationally, technically, you don't even need to say a particles. Japanese people, they will.
I mean, the sentences before this one, this lesson, we also have verbs that we do to things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we don't use O there, but this one we do.
We always use O. What?
No, like even like before that, the earlier passages that we have verb that does something to the sentences before.
Too sure what you're
No,
saying.
maybe it's not.
Yeah, is it on the conversation? You can go back and revisit that.
This one,
Yeah, you can try to find that for me in the next break. Okay, we just finish lesson 8, then you can let me know again. But basically, right, like, I want to go through lesson 10 today. 10, we will learn verbs that we use ga instead to connect. So instead of o, there is also ga. Right, we'll talk about it in lesson 10 today. Okay, number 2. Where did you go last night, Sean?
昨日の夜どこへ行きました?
Okay, 昨日の夜どこへ行きましたか? Very good. Number 2A, can you answer for me? I didn't go anywhere.
どこへも行きまし
どこへも行きません
行きません
でした. Right, so why we don't have the particle here is because どこへも is already the particle. Right, so どこへも行きませんでした. どこも行きませんでした. Right, どこも行きませんでした. Number 3Q, when are you going to buy, Yongli?
何を買いますか？
何を買いますか? Very good. 何を買いますか? 3A, I'm going to buy a watch tomorrow. Yongli?
明日時計を買います。
明日時計を買います. Okay, number 4 question. Sora, where does he take photo? What is where? Question for where? We just talked about it just now as well. どこ? Okay? どこ? So at where he take photo? So どこ? There. Right? The particle is there, right? どこで? Then what he do? Photos. So photo in Japanese is 写. Photo in Japanese is 写. Photograph. 写真. 写真. どこで写真? Then the verb を the particle for verb を then the verb for taking photos 撮りますか? Okay, once again, so the question will be 彼はどこで写真を撮りますか? Any questions? No, Next one, he takes photo in Japan. Rachel?
日本で写真を撮ります。
Very good. 日本で写真を撮ります. Great. 5 question. Did you eat bread this morning?
Yeah, and do this I'm gonna try. Okay. 今朝パンを食べました.
You say パンはを食べました. Why
Yeah,
is there a
yes,
why?
yes.
Oh, they don't need the why anymore.
Okay.
Okay, because the why is for the subject. The subject in sentence is you, but you omitted you. So that's why there's no more why. Right? So 今朝何を sorry. 今朝パンを食べましたか? So basically, the same as your answer, just that I remove the wa. There's no wa. Okay, 今朝パンを食べましたか? No, I didn't eat anything. Try that. いいえ. Then what?
Anything.
What is anything?
Anything I don't know.
Any what? Okay, think of it as any what.
Any what?
What is what in Japanese?
None.
Nani, okay.
いいえ。 何者
nanimo.
何も
Then the verb.
then the verb 食べます食べ
Wow.
ました
Didn't.
浴びませんでした
Very good. So, いえ、何も食べませんでした。Right, we need the past tense and the negative because didn't is like did not. So not and did ma. So did is past tense. Right, so it's past tense and negative. Great. Number 6 question. What are you going to do tomorrow, Yonggi?
明日何をしますか？
明日何をしますか? Right, very good. 何をしますか? A. I'm going to see a movie. Yonggi?
映画を見ます。
Okay, 映画を見ます。Thank you. 映画を見ます。Or, okay, 映画を見ます is okay. Rachel, do you have another answer for this one? Going to see a movie. There's 2 verbs here. Remember just now we learned the particle ni. 映画を見にnot 耳見に見にM-I-N-I 見に no not 耳見に行きます remember? Like the ni particle is to use it for the purpose of doing something, right? For the purpose of 見に行きます So that's the higher level way of answering this. 見に行きます That means for the purpose of seeing, I go. Okay? Yeah, please remember that. Okay, let's go to the next one. Question 7. What did you do last night? Sora, what did you do last night? What is last night? Last night. What's yesterday?
Yesterday is
Kino. Then night? Yesterday night. So yesterday night becomes? Kino no ban. Very good. So what is what in Japanese? Nani. Nani. Then do it. Nani o. Do is shimasu. Ka. Question. Very good. Yes. Kino no ban nani o shimasu ka? Kino no ban nani o shimasu ka? Then the answer for Rachel, I watch TV and read the newspaper. Very good. That is the very basic answer. Give me the other one. The te. テレビを見て新聞を読みました Yeah, so we just use the te instead of saying そして we just use the te over there, the 見てテレビを見て新聞を読みました Okay, for the answers at the back, for the people at the back, right? テレビを見ましたそしてニュースを読みました新聞を読みました Yeah, so there's a way to shorten it lah, so that one is slightly higher level. I'm just testing her. Okay, great. Next one, number 8Q. Where did you buy this camera? Sean?
このカメラどこへ買いました
Okay, go どこへ
どこへ
It's like going to where to buy. But where did you buy? At where did you buy?
Where?
It's not where to buy, it's where at where you buy. So, どこで
どこで
の絵So, このカメラはどこで買いましたか Right, so not どこへ Your answer is correct, but not へ but で
Okay.
Because we are not asking like to where you buy this camera. We are asking at where you buy this camera. Right, so どこでこのカメラを買いましたか So, we can say このカメラどこで買いましたか Okay, we can say どこへ Basically the location question and the item can switch place. It's fine. Right? You can say このカメラはどこで買いましたか or you can say どこでこのカメラを買いましたか Both is okay. Okay? So we just basically play around with the particles. Right? So if we put the camera at the front このカメラは that means the whole sentence is about the camera. Okay? どこで that means the main sentence is about where at where. Right? Do you buy the object, the camera? So, the one of that is making the camera the subject, one of it is making the camera the object. So it depends on what you want to emphasize. You want to emphasize the camera or you want to emphasize the at where. So it's up to you lah. The sentence structure. Both is the same. I would say both is you will still get the same answer. The person will still reply you the same thing. Okay, 8A. Sean, I bought it at the department store.
デパートで買いました。
Thank you. デパートで買いました。Very good. デパートで買いました。Number 9. Let's listen to Japanese music together. Yongli.
日本の音楽を聴きましょうか。
日本の音楽を聴きましょうか is okay. Okay, the 聴きましょう is correct. 聴きましょう. We learned ましょう before, right? The ましょう means we change mas to ましょう means we want to do something together. Right? For him, he choose to say 日本の音楽. Actually, we can also say 日本語の音楽. It's fine as well. Because Japanese music, we don't know whether it's Japanese people music. He say Japan 日本の音楽. So that one is like Japan music rather than Japanese music. So if you want to say 日本人の音楽 or 日本語の音楽 is fine. It means Japanese. Great. Number 10. I bought a new dictionary yesterday. Sora, what is yesterday? Kino. So kino. Then dictionary. How to say new dictionary? Remember what is new? Okay, dictionary. Okay, first dictionary. What is dictionary? Dictionary is jisho. Then new, how to say new? Next one, there should be lesson. New is atarashi. Okay, so atarashi jisho. Very good. So, how to say bought? Kaimas is buy. How to change kaimas to past tense? Kaimashita. Okay, good. So basically your sentence will be kino, right? The time first, right? Kino, atarashi, jisho. Then what do you do with this? You have to add the verb. So, o kaimashita. So one more time, kino, atarashi, jisho, o kaimashita. Okay? Okay, great. Number 11, what kind of food do you eat every morning, Rachel? Very good. 毎朝どんな食べ物を食べますか? I eat bread and egg. Maybe Sean can try.
パンと卵を
The
食
verb.
べます。
Yeah. を食べます。Thank you. パンと卵を食べます。Very nice. Okay, question 2. Answer the question with the word in the bracket. So put the word in the bracket into the question. So, Sean, どこで朝ごはんを食べますか? どこで朝ごはんを食べますか? So bracket うち。
Okay. うちに朝ごはんを食べます。
Okay. But the question here is どこで. So you reply accordingly lah. どこで. So うちで. Right, the de is the place of action. So we are doing the action of eating breakfast. I said うちで. I won't say うちに is wrong.
Yeah. I was just using it because I was thinking in my head it was just inside the house.
Yeah, correct. I won't say it's wrong. うちに朝ごはんを食べます. That means I eat in the house. But in this case, is since the question asked どこで, then we just reply どこで lah. Like うちで. Okay, I won't say that ni is wrong also because it's in the house. You're right. Okay, next question 2. 何時から何時までテレビを見ますか? 用力。
8時から10時まで見ました。
There's no past tense. So just 見ます。It's okay. Okay, 8時から10時まで見ます。Question 3. 今朝何を飲みますか? Sora? So 今朝, you know what is 今朝? 今朝, you know what is 今朝? 今朝 is this morning. Right? This morning. 何を what is 何? You okay? You have something urgent? You okay? You want me to skip you? You You want me to skip you? Are you busy with something?
Just that I feel message me just now.
Okay, you know what is nani?
Nani is what?
What? Then nomimasu ka? What is nomimasu?
Nani must.
Nomimasu is? It means the verb of nomimasu is a verb for to drink. Right? To drink, right? So kesa is morning. Nani is what? Then nomimasu ka means drank. So what did you drink this morning? So the bracket here is gyunyu. What is gyunyu? Do you know what is gyunyu? No. Milk. Right? Gyunyu is milk, right? So you want to reply that you drink milk? Gyunyu o nomimashita. Okay, can. Alright, so the answer will be gyunyu o nomimashita. Right? Nomimashita because kesa is this morning, over already. So we use past tense. Okay, next, number 4. いつ新聞を読みますか? Rachel? Thank you. 昼休み新聞を読みます. Alright, we don't need the ni, don't need to say 昼休みに. I mean, if you put a ni, it just means during your break time. But without the ni, it just means break time, I read newspaper. Right, so the ni is optional. Number 5. 昨日の晩何をしましたか? Bracket 手紙 Sean. You can't just say 手紙をしました.
No, I'm trying to read still. Can you come again, sir? 昨日の
晩
何をしました? Sorry, why is it asking us?
Okay, 昨日の晩, you understand what is that?
昨日の晩 tonight, to...
Yesterday night.
Yeah, yesterday night.
何 is?
What?
What? しましたか?
しましたか? Did, is it?
Yes. So what did you do last night? Then bracket 手紙.
Okay.
You know what's 手紙?
Letter.
Letter. So what can you do to letter?
Right.
Yeah, so you have to find the right verb, the writing verb. So right start with K.
書きます。
書きます. Okay, so the answer will be?
手紙を書きます。
Past tense. Because yesterday what?
書きました。
Yeah, 書きました Don't need anything already. Okay?
書きました。
So 手紙を書きました. Very good. Yeah, 手紙を書きました. Okay, 6Q. どこで勉強しますか? Bracket 学校 only.
学校で勉強します。
Wow, very easy. Okay, 学校で勉強します. Right, very straightforward. Okay, so part 3, we have to guess what is the question. Alright, so for example, question number 1, the answer is パンと卵を食べます. So what must the question be, Rachel? Very good, right? Because they give you the answer what they ate, so must be what they eat, right? So 何を食べますか? Simple. Question 2, Sean, the answer is 教室で日本語を勉強します. So what are they asking?
教室
Right, 教室で. So the question.
勉強します。Wow, I don't know this. I'll need time for this.
The underline will be 教室で. So what is 教室で? Translate to English.
室 I don't know 室。
教室 is classroom. 教 is not today. 教 is today, but 教室 is a word.
Classroom.
No, 教室 is classroom.
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 教室
So classroom で. So what must the question be asking? Classroom で.
なんで
Why do I なんで?
Like what? Where?
Yeah, where is not なん.
どこ
どこ. どこで日本語を勉強します. Yeah, it's どこ. Okay, next question number 3. 昨日花を買いました. Yongli.
いつ花を買いますか?
Very good. いつに花を買いますか? Okay, so she changed the question to present tense because The answer is past tense because of keynote. Keynote means yesterday. So that's why we use past tense. But the question can be present tense because you are not sure where you buy. So you change the question to past tense. Very good. So いつ花を買いますか? Okay. Question 4. The answer, right, is あの店で切手を買いました. Right, so what the question do you think is here? What do you think they're asking here for number 4? The question. Right, they say あの店で. So あの店で, what is あの?
Excuse me.
No, あの is that. So あの店 is shop. So that shop. So that shop there. So what do you think they're asking? The question is that shop. Since the answer is that shop. So they must be asking where.
Where is the shop?
Yeah, so where how to say where in Japanese?
There.
Just now we talked about it already. We talked about it many times today.
Don't
No,
know.
not don't know.
Do
Doko. Right, we talked about doko 4 times already today. Doko. Okay, so the answer here is actually doko de. Right, doko de kitte o kaimashita. Doko de kitte o. Yeah, try to review your textbook. Did you open up and read at home? Yeah, you need to try to open up and read at home so you can't understand anything. Alright? Okay, so if you are still interested in Japanese, maybe you want to go for the children's class. Maybe they will go through much slower. Alright, so I think this is a little bit too fast for you. Okay, next, number 5. For Sean, 明日何もしません. What is 何もしません?
I didn't go anywhere.
No, 何もしません.
I didn't do anything.
Very good.
Yeah.
So the question must be?
明日は何しますか?
何をしますか?
何をし
And we don't need the 明日は. There's no need a は. Just 明日 will do. 明日何をしますか? Alright, question for number 5. 何をしますか? Okay, I will give you guys 10 minutes. Please fill out the next page. IV. Because I think it's very important rather than I give you the answer.
Fill out.
Sorry?
Fill out.
Yes, please fill out the next page. Okay, these are Japanese particles that we have learned so far. Alright, so please use the time to actually fill out. I don't think there's a point if I go to give you the answer. It's a very useful practice, so let's not waste the practice chance.
10 is not enough lah.
Not enough, man. Enough lah. We only learned a few particles, okay? I can write that on the board. We learned wa, we learned ga, we learned no, we learned de, we learned ni, we learned kara, we learned made. Anything else? Wa, ga.
No, it's not.
We also learned e.
It's not the issue of this because I actually got to convert the hiragana and you.
Oh, it's hiragana, is it?
Yeah.
Aiya, can one lah. You just see the translation lah. Where do you go to Tokyo with? What is
Really like, you got to read the hiragana. That's the point.
Okay
Right?
lah. You just try your best. Yeah, just the last one will be 8 lah. 8 will be the most challenging. The entire paragraph. Yeah, this is a very good practice. You just take your time to try this. I mean, we have a lot of time today as well, I think. So these are all the particles that we learned before. Anything else? I think that's everything that we learned so far.
Just now you say that one, right? It's just mitte, terebi o mitte, yo, shimbun no mimasu.
So we can use te, then comma, and then another sentence. We don't need to say stop the sentence and then so shite.
Okay.
We can immediately just continue with te, like mitte. Like terebi mitte. Eiga wo ikimasu.
Even though it's past tense, just at the end must be past, like
Yeah, so
mashita.
the te doesn't tell the tense at all.
Okay.
The last one then tells the tense.
Okay.
Not the whole sentence.
So the te in the middle is like an N.
It's just like a connector lor. It's like I go to office then I sleep. Yeah. I
Okay.
slept. I go to office then I slept. Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean you can say I went to office and I slept lah, can also lah. But in Japanese the tense of the sentence is decided by the last guy.
Okay.
there's a chance that there may be more than one correct answer for some of the blanks. I can read for you the Japanese if you want to.
I'm trying for right now.
Five more minutes and we'll start. Okay, time's up. Ken? You good?
Just go ahead, just go ahead.
Okay. So number 1. 誰と東京 something something 行きますか? So what is something something? Let me start with Sean first.
誰の音
Sorry, 誰と東京? What is the gap there? What particle I was supposed to put there? 東京.
Tokyo.
Yes, right? Because go to Tokyo. So Tokyo, particle here is to Tokyo. Number 2, 何 something 会社行きますか? Only.
なんで
Right, because the question is how. So by how, なんで. Number 3, 昨日何 something 飲みましたか? Sora, you know what's this?
No, I couldn't translate.
This is the 飲みました. 飲みました is the verb, right? So the particle that goes with a verb is o, right? O. We use o together with verbs. So 何を飲みますか? Right, so over here will be o. Number 4, どこ Rachel, どこ something 写真を撮りますか? どこで right, place of action どこで. Number 5, 明日どこ something 行きません. Sean?
で、
どこで行きません.
どこへいます
Anywhere tomorrow, anywhere. So the particle here should be
にis it?
no. どこも行きません. Anywhere, anywhere. So anywhere must be どこも行きません. どこへも or どこも is fine.
Alright, okay.
Remember? Yeah, remember that. Number 6. 私は日本の横浜来ました. Only
から
横浜から very good から because from Yokohama, right? So 横浜から来ました. Number 7. 友達友達は一緒に日本語を勉強します.
I don't know.
With friends. So with particle, which one do you think it is? I forgot right here. と Right, same as the first question, right? 誰と So 誰と means with who? So 友達と means with friend. So 友達と一緒に日本語を勉強します. Okay, so the answer should be と. Okay, number 8 is a long passage. Let's go through that slowly. Rachel, こんにちは。私の名前は木村です. Very good. 私の名前は木村です. Right? 私の means possession of what? Of the name. 名前. 名前 is name. So my name, right, is, right? So we want to say the subject. The subject is my name. So は will be the best particle for the second gap. Right? 私の名前は木村です. Okay, Sean, 先月飛行機.
先月飛行機で日本へ来ました。
Very good. 飛行機で日本へ来ました. Right? 飛行機で日本へ来ました. Very good.
Kara is okay.
日本から来ました? No, when? Oh. Wait, 先月飛行機で日本. Okay, sorry, cannot be air because the translation says from Japan. Sorry. I thought it's to Japan as well. Okay, so it's kara. Yeah. So Rachel is right. So 日本から来ました. Okay, not air.
But isn't it the same?
No, it's not the same. 日本へ来ました. That means I come to Japan.
Okay.
I come from Japan.
Ah.
Yeah. So it's different. We cannot use air and cut out interchangeably. Sorry. Thanks for the heads up. Okay. Who did we stop at? Yongli, is it? Okay. Tan-san.
タンさんは私の友達です
Very good. Tan-san wa watashi no tomodachi desu. Right. The sentence subject here is Tan-san. Right? Watashi no, that means my friend. So in possession of this friend. So watashi no tomodachi desu. Okay, next, Tan-san. Rachel, Tan-san.
あ、タンさんの国はシンガポールです。
Very good. Tan-san no kuni wa Singapore desu. Right, so we need to say his country. So Tan-san no kuni, then our subject is his country. So Tan-san no kuni wa Singapore desu. Up to here, okay? Any questions? No. Next, watashi. Sean? Watashi.
Please rest.
Oh, Flo. Do you want to try? Watashi something kino. Tan-san something.
Something, and then what's the last?
デパートと行きました。デパートと something 行きました。Okay, 私は昨日 Okay. We'll talk about it whether correct or wrong later. Just put the answer first. 私は昨日タンさんと一緒に Okay. デパートへ行きました。Very good. All three are correct. 私は昨日タンさんと一緒に行きました。Okay, next. 用力バスと電車で行きました。Very good. So we are saying we went by bus and train. So 電車とバスと電車で right by bus and train. Okay, Rachel. 晩10時半にタクシーで家へ帰りました。Thank you, very nice. So 10時半にタクシーで家へ帰りました。Right, so タクシーで by taxi to home, I go back. Any questions or any other alternative answer that you want to provide? Don't have. Very nice. We will go on to the next section, V. So this is an open-ended question. Okay, so number 1. 毎朝朝ごはんを食べますか Rachel? 何も食べません。Very boring answer, but okay. This is open-ended. 何も食べません。You want to add any information? Last night I ate a lot. So this morning I always eat a lot at night. So I do not eat breakfast. No, every night. Or you can say always. Okay, my bar. How to say a lot? We learned a lot before. It's an adverb. It's an adverb. It's an intensifier. We learned before in E1. Did we? I think we did. Tak. San. Yes, taksan. Okay, taksan tabemasu kara. Very good. 朝ごはんを食べません。Very good. Thank you. Number 2. 毎週映画を見ますか Sean?
Wow, really?
毎週映画を見ますか You understand the question?
My son, my shoe.
毎週 is every
Week.
week. 映画 is movie. Then 見ますか See. So do you see movie every week?
No, I don't.
You don't. So
Yeah.
I am not so. I don't have so much money. I'm not so much money.
How to say money?
That's why I don't watch. Yeah, お金 Money is お金
okane amari
Amari, very good. Okane amari. Amari.
kara
Don't have is
um
not.
arimasen.
Arimasen. Then
arimasen desu kara.
yes, arimasen don't need that's already. Arimasen kara.
Arimasen kara. What's
My
the word again?
Then you just need to say don't see.
Yeah, I know what's the word again?
Mimas. So mimas change to the negative form.
Mimasen.
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 Okay, very good. So, お金あまりありませんから見ません. Right, that means because I don't have so much money, that's why I don't watch. Okay?
Amari is not so.
Not so. So I have not so much money. Okay, number 3. 何曜日に日本語を勉強しますか? Yongli?
月曜日から金曜日まで勉強します。
Okay, very good. 金曜日、月曜日から金曜日まで勉強します. Okay? By the way, you know what is self-study? How to say self-study in Japan? 実習. So you can say like,
Every day.
no. So I was thinking like he can say like, Monday to Thursday he study. After that, Friday he self-study. そして金曜日実習します. Something like that lah. Okay? 実習. JISSHU. 実習. Which means self-study. 実習.
So you want to write shoe. Shoe. Ah, okay.
実習. 自習. 自習, yeah. 自習. 実習. Okay, number 4. Let's dedicate the question to Rachel. 何時に誰と何で教室へ来ますか?
何時に誰と6時に一人で
なんで?
なんで is why, right?
How? In this case is how?
なんで勉強し
教室へ? なんで教室へ来ますか?
6時に一人で
歩いて
教室へ行きます。
来ます.
来ます。
Okay, good. So, 6時に一人で歩いて教室へ来ます. Any questions for this one? No. Okay, last question for Sora. 明日何をしますか? What's 明日? 明日 tomorrow. Okay, 明日 is tomorrow. 何 is what? しますか? します is do. Do. Right? Ka is the question, right? Yeah, so what are you doing tomorrow? So what are you going to do tomorrow? You can say anything.
私は
Yeah, go to school.
私は行きそう。
What is school? School is 学校学校へ go. What is go? Go is the verb go is 行きます. So 学校へ行きます. Okay? So 明日学校へ行きます. Okay? Thank you. So with that we finished lesson 8 homework. Any questions with lesson 8? Yes. Lesson 10. We have lesson 10. We are not done. Okay, let's go back to our textbook lesson 10. Okay, this is the last lesson already. It feels like we have learned so much in a very short time. Sorry for the intensive lessons. Yeah, I probably will not do similar things in the future. Or maybe I would. See how. Okay, vocabulary list lesson 10. Let's go through them. Let's repeat after me. 上、下、 右、左、左、前、前、後ろ、後ろ、中、中、外、外、隣、隣、そば、そば、間、間、真ん中、真ん中、近く、近く、腕時計、腕時計。If you remember, 時計 is clock, is watch, right? 時計. But when we say wristwatch, right? 腕 means wrist. So 腕, when we change it to wristwatch, we cannot say 腕時計. We have to change the 時計 to the D sound, 時計. So in Japanese it's normal. So we change the sound of T to D whenever it is like inside another word. So 腕時計 is a word. So 腕時計.
But doke is also means watch, right?
時計 is watch. 時計 is watch. Wristwatch, you have to say 腕時計. 腕時計. Okay, next. 庭. 庭. 男の人. 男の人. 女の人. 女の人. 男の子. 男の子. A bit hard to pronounce lah. It says 男の子. 女の子. 女の子. 自動車。自動車。熱。熱。あります。あります。います。います。わかります。わかります。いります。いります。かかります。かかります。よく。よく。少し。少し。たくさん。たくさん。全然。全然。に。に。が。が。時間。時間。Okay, so that was the vocabulary list. Let's carry on to the grammar. So now in this lesson 10, we want to learn how to say the existence of something. Like we have something or something exists somewhere. Right? So we use this sentence, right? 教室に椅子があります。Right? So the ni, as you all can already understand, ni simply means in the classroom. It has an in meaning. So in classroom, 椅子が. So 椅子が, the ga means there's an object. The object here is 椅子. Then remember, ga means we need to do with we need to say like what is it? Like we need to say が痛いです. が綺麗です. Right? So instead of saying adjective, we can also say あります. Okay? 椅子があります. So あります is not a verb, even though it is like must, right? But あります is not a verb. It is I don't know how to explain, but あります is just to show that there is something. I have something. There is something, right? It's not exactly a verb, so it's more of like to say something exists. It's an existent word, right? So 椅子があります means there is a chair. Where is the chair? The chair is in the classroom. So there is a chair in the classroom. So あります is only for non-living things. For living things, we have to say います. So 先生がいます. So the teacher is there. Right? So あります means is for non-living things. Some non-living thing exists. います is for living thing exists or is in somewhere. Okay? So let's go on to the example. Example 1. 庭に花があります. So in the garden, there is a flower. There is flower. Right? 花があります. That means there is flower. It's like in Chinese we say 有花, like got flower. Right? So number 2. 受付に女の人がいます. So in Chinese we also say 有人. Right? So you can think of this あります and います as got something. 有人. Right? So number 3. あそこに男の人がいます. So there is a man over there. Right? 有男人, 有人. So same thing. So the question word will be 何が. Right? So for example, we want to say the location. 教室に. Right? What is in the classroom? So 教室に何が ありますか? Or 誰がいますか? Right? Number 5 will be 誰がいますか? We cannot say 何がいますか because 何 is for non-living thing. It's like what is there. Like you're using the person where. Like so we cannot say like what is in the classroom when we are referring to a person. We have to use who is in the classroom. So who we go with 誰. So 誰 is the question word for who. Right? So just take note. 何 is for あります for things. 誰 is for living things, for things, for humans. So 誰がいます. So we pair with います. Straightforward? Can Okay, let's go on to the next one. Number 2. We don't really care about the sentence structure. We'll talk about it later. Number 2. 椅子は教室にあります. So the difference with just now that one was we use 教室に椅子があります. Right? Just now was the classroom was the main subject. 教室に then the object is the chair. 椅子があります. So now we do the opposite. Now we do 椅子は. So 椅子は becomes the chair becomes the subject. Right? 椅子は is our subject. 教室にあります. So the 教室 just becomes a location instead of the main focus. Right? So the difference with just now was now the chair is our main focus. Just now that one was the classroom was the main focus. So why do we have such thing is because when question people ask you where is the chair or what is in the classroom, then you will answer accordingly. Right? So for example, I ask you what is in the classroom, then you want to emphasize chair is in the classroom. Or I ask you where is the chair, then you want to reply with the emphasis of the classroom. So chair is in the classroom. Right? So different emphasis. So the reason why we have two separate sentences over here is because there is separate emphasis on what we want to answer. Okay? Depends on the question. So 椅子は教室にあります. 先生は教室にいます. Then you ask me, the difference so small, is it like interchangeable? Yes, you can just use it interchangeably. The difference is not that big. You just use whatever you want. It means the same thing. People can understand what you're trying to say. The differences is very, very small. Can
You say interchangeable is what? Like what words are interchangeable? You can say.
No, these two usage. The first one and the second one you can interchange. So you can reply interchangeably. It's not the focus thing is just I'm explaining to you what's the difference. But however, in a conversation you can use both to reply. It's okay.
You mean the word arimas and imas?
No. That is not changeable. That is not interchangeable.
Yeah.
Number 1 example and number 2 example, both of that are interchangeable.
Oh.
In a reply. Okay? Imas is for living thing, arimas is for non-living thing. That one cannot be interchangeable. But the reply number 1 and the reply number 2, you can change it interchangeably. Both the difference are very, very small. And both of that, when we reply to people, both is understandable, regardless of the question they ask. Although the focus might be on different things. Right? The first one is the focus is on the classroom. The second one, the focus is on a chair. Right? The sentence focus. Okay? And we carry on with the next page. Okay, new question word. So when we answer number 2, right, as I mentioned, this one is we have the chair as the focus. So the chair as the focus, that means we are asking for the location. So new question word. Kagi wa, number 3, kagi wa doko ni arimasu ka? So doko ni, that means at where. So where is the key? So the focus of this question is the key. That's why our answer is the key. Right? So kagi wa doko ni arimasu ka? If it's not anywhere, then we reply doko ni mo arimasen. Doko ni mo arimasen. That means anywhere also don't have, everywhere also don't have. Right? So arimasu is the affirmative version. Arimasen is the don't have version. Right? Negative version. So have and don't have. Arimasu, arimasen. Arimasu, arimasen. Imasu, imasen. Imasu, imasen. Okay, Think if you want to say like this person is not anywhere, we can also say doko ni mo imasen. That means he's not anywhere. Right? Let's go back up to example number 2. Sounds familiar to you? Tanaka-san wa o tearai ni imasu. Remember the one that I told you is very inappropriate?
Yeah.
Tanaka-san wa o tearai desu. So this is the way better version to say that someone's in the toilet. Okay, Tanaka-san wa otearai ni imasu. So Mr. Tanaka exists in the toilet, right? He is there, right? The previous one we learned was he is the toilet. So now it's like he exists in the toilet, right? Mr. Tanaka ga toire ni imasu. So far so good. Great. Moving on to the number 3. The order sentence we'll talk about it in a while. Number 3. Expression of detailed places. So we have talked about it before. This is something no ue or mae. We talked about it when we were talking about the bank is in front of the building. Then remember the word no mukoe, right? That one was mentioned in the lesson 3 conversation about the building and the bank and the stuff. Yeah, so this is just a recap. Expression of detailed places. So for example, hako is a box. Okay, so hako no ue means up. So hako no ue means up the box. That means above the box. Above the box. So hako no ue. Same thing. Shita means below. Right? Bottom. It means below. So hako no shita. So hako no shita means below the box. Which means under the box also lah. Okay. Next. Hako no naka. So naka means inside. Right? So naka means like 里面, like inside. So hako no naka means inside the box. Next, soto. Soto means outside. So for example, you call me and I say I'm outside. Soto ni imasu. Soto ni imasu means I'm outside. Right? So hako no soto means outside the box. Right? So just now I use the example. Soto ni imasu. Right? So imasu refers to people, right? To human. So when I say soto ni imasu means I am outside. 我在外面. Right?
So it's basically outside in. It's a bit.
No, outside is soto. Naka is inside.
Yeah, but like ni.
Oh, ni imasu.
Yeah.
Soto ni imasu. Okay, in this case we don't think of ni as in anyway. It's like I am in outside. I am at outside lah. So ni not necessarily is just ni. We can't translate Japanese directly to English, you see. The best I can give you is in, but there are some situations where in doesn't seem quite appropriate.
So is it more like positioning lah?
Yeah, it's more like positioning lah. So like soto ni imasu, mai ni imasu is like in front of, is outside of, outside at, that kind of thing. It's very, very versatile. There is no fixed English translation. Right? So if I say mai ni, it means like in front of. It becomes an off already. So it's no longer like in or at. It's an off. Yeah. Okay, any questions? Next. Hako no ushiro. So ushiro is behind. Right? So hako no ushiro means behind the box. Okay? Hako no migi. Migi is right. Okay, so right of the box. Hidari is left, so left of the box. Tonari is next to the box. Right? Remember we talked about tonari. Like your neighbor is tonari-san. Right? So literally is that you are just calling my neighbor is my beside. Mr. Beside. Okay, next. Soba. So soba is by the box. So different between soba and tonari. Tonari can be something that is beside. Right? For example, I say beside MBS is the Art Science Museum. Okay, that is beside. But however, soba ni is like literally touching each other. Like two person is like shoulder to shoulder. Then we say soba ni. That one is literally like really beside. Okay, so we use soba ni more often for couples. Like for example, like I have my wife by my side. So my wife by my side, right? Okusan wa soba ni imasu. That means like my wife is by my side. Right? Maybe not literally by your side lah, but you don't say like tonari ni imasu. You want to say like soba ni. That means like really your wife is very close to you. So soba ni imasu. Right? If you say tonari ni imasu, it's like wow, you have some distance with your wife. Yeah. So tonari usually used for like physical beside. Soba ni is used more like it's also physical also, but if you use it in a relationship, right, your wife is beside you, like you want to say that the closest. Although the wife is not really beside you, but you want to say that she has been very close to you, then you can say soba ni imasu. So it gives people like the impression that you are very like touching, you are already in touch with the other person or other object, then soba ni imasu. Okay, so tonari is just beside, doesn't have to touch. Soba ni is beside and have to touch. It has a sense of closeness. Okay, soba ni. Hako no chikaku. Right, chikaku just means nearby. So nearby the box. Okay, 箱の近く。
So in terms of distance, the closest is soba to nari and chika.
Yeah. Yeah. But 隣 is beside. 近く can be behind, beside, northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast. So it doesn't matter the position for 近く. Okay. Next, 箱と椅子。箱と椅子 box and chair, right? 箱と椅子. So 箱と椅子 is box and chair. No 間. So no 間 is like 的中间, which means like 間 is 间 in Chinese character is 间. So which means like 中间 so it's like middle. So in middle or in between chair and box. So between of chair and box. Okay, think of 間 as between. The no is off. So between of chair and box. Okay, next 真ん中. 真ん中 naka means inside, right? Just now I mentioned 中 means inside. So 真ん中 means the geometric center. Right? So 真ん中 is like geometric center. It's like well calculated center.
Inside and middle.
It means no, it just means center. It doesn't mean like inside. It can be like outside the box but in the middle of the top or something. So 真ん中 just simply means like 中间 the most, very centermost. It doesn't mean it can be outside, it can be inside the box. Doesn't really matter. But it's just saying that it is in the middlemost. Very geometric center. Okay? Any other questions for this one? No. Then we carry on with the next page. These expressions and particle ni, and de. Okay, I know it's very easily confused with all these like ni, and de. So basically they have a little bit of differences. So let's see number 1. 私は教室で勉強します. So I study at the classroom, right? Because the place of happening, the place where I study, the place of happening is the classroom. So we use the particle de, place of happening. Right? Can we use 教室へ勉強します? Can also actually. However, if we use 教室へ勉強します, you are like far away from the classroom. You're just telling people, I'm studying to the classroom. Like I'm headed to the classroom and studying there. Right? So if you use it's like you're telling people, oh, I will be studying there at the classroom. Right? So it's like telling people, you're not at the classroom now, but you are going there to study. Right? 教室で勉強します is you are telling people that I am studying here in the classroom. Like you're already at the classroom. Or after you already study and you tell people I studied at the classroom. Right? Then we use there. But don't trouble yourself too much with the memorizing. Just use there if it's a place of action. Right? So is just think of it as towards something. Next. 私は窓の近くで勉強します. So 窓の近くで so at nearby the window. Right? 窓 is window. So 近くで that means like at nearby. So at nearby or at close by the window, I study. Okay? Number B. 私は日本へ行きます. So 日本へ is somewhere far. So you are saying this when you're not in Japan. So 日本へ行きます. So going to Japan. Number 2. 私は田中さんの右へ行きます. Okay? 右へ行きます means I go to his right. 右にいます. います means exist, right? So 右にいます means I exist beside his right. Alright, so understand the difference. 右へ行きます means I go to the right. 右にいます means I exist to his right. Next C. 部屋に犬がいます. So 部屋に, right? に is in the room, right? So in the room, に in the room, 犬, the dog がいます. Right, there is a dog in the room. Next one. 自動車の前に犬がいます. So 前に means like in front of the car. So it's like you can think of in the front of the car. Think of something like that, like in the front of the car. Or at the front of the car. So this ni here doesn't necessarily mean in. It also means a bit of at as well. Depending on the size of the location. If it's the size of the location, it's more of an at the front of the car. Okay. So far, okay. The differences between there.
Would you say that A is more direction and then
A is more direction. It has always been directional.
So ni is more positional.
Yeah.
It's positional direction, but sort of.
Yes. Ni is more positional. It's like telling you the position of things. Then there is just to tell you the action where something happened.
It's like that. Like exactly there. Like there.
But however for A, right, the A second one, 私は窓の近くに勉強します. That also literally sounds right, right? Like I study nearby the window. But in this case, there is more appropriate because there is an action here. So you might want to use there instead of ni. But we always say like 近くに近くにあります近くにいます right? We always use that as well. So but however in this case we can use both, but the best is still there because there's action, there's a verb. So if you want to say the place of happening will be there. If you want the place of existence, then we use ni. Right? 近くにいます近くにあります Okay? Next example. 机の上に So 上 is up, right? So 机の up. So that means the up related to the table. So basically above the table lah. Okay, so above the table にリンゴがあります So あります and が is always together one, right? Because あります is not a verb, so we cannot say おあります It's always があります With あります we need to have an object, so the object exists, so we need to say the object is what. So in this case リンゴ is our object. Number 2. 銀行の隣に郵便局があります So 銀行の隣に right? 銀行の隣 means beside, right? So beside related to 銀行 that means beside the bank lah, okay? Beside the 銀行 So beside the 銀行に郵便局があります So beside the post office, beside the bank exists a post office. There is a post office. 3. タンさんの後ろに Right, so behind related to タンさん Right, so basically behind タンさん Behind タンさん木村がいます木村さんがいます Number 4. カバンは窓の下に Right, 窓の下 means under the window. So under the window にあります Okay, 下にあります Why don't we say 下があります Because what is the object here? The object is カバン right? カバン is already at the front already. It is a subject already. So why do we need to use が? No need. So we just use the に to say the position. Right? So 下にあります Okay? Please don't be confused and like why I cannot use が Because Okay, number 4. カバンは窓の下にあります How come this に we don't use が? Because the subject, look at the subject カバンは Right, when we want to use が we need to have an object. The object is, in this case, カバン But カバン is already set as our subject in this sentence. Subject is は right? So カバンは How do you add a が when there's already a は?
No, but can you use kaban ga instead of?
No, we cannot use カバンが Because we need to say the position. So 窓の下にあります Okay, so we need to give the position. So カバンは That means the bag is The entire sentence will be about the bag. So the bag is under the window. If we use が it becomes under the window there is a bag.
Okay.
And then in order to do that sentence, we need to say 窓の下にカバンがあります To totally change the sentence structure. It's the 1 and 2 basically I told you. The first one and the second example. You go back to the 1 and 2. Yeah. So basically when we have a は we cannot use the が anymore. In this case. Right? Next. Number 5. 銀行は 駅の近くにあります。So about the bank, it is near the station. Okay, because the subject here is 銀行。銀行は。So subject is already the bank. 銀行は。Next, 公園。公園は病院の前にあります。So 公園 is our subject here. Is our park is our subject here. So our subject は病院の前。So in front of the hospital. So it exists in front of the hospital. Our subject exists in front of the hospital. Okay, number 7. 男の子は女の子の右にいます。So the subject here is 男の子, which is the boy. So the boy, what happened to the boy? 女の子の右に. So to the left of the girl にいます. So the boy, our subject, exists beside the girl. To the right of the girl. Number 4. 私は車があります。Next part already, 私は車があります。So as I told you, あります and が is always together. Right? あります and が is always together unless we use another one, a は in front. But however, over here we have は, right? So think of this as our は and が, our subject and object. So go back to our very basic subject and object. So subject here is 私, me. 車 is my object. So what about the object? あります, have. So I, object car, I have. So 私は車があります. Alright, so in this case we can use は and が because we have a subject and we have an object. Just now our comparison was without, it's either we have a subject or we have an object. But nonetheless we are just saying where the position of things are. But now we are just saying that the subject have the object. Subject have the object. Can?
Is this how like people say this one?
Yeah. Very commonly we use ありますand います all the time.
So I have a car.
Yeah. 私は車があります。But of course we don't say あります. Sometimes we will say 持ってます. That means like I hold a car. 持ってます is like I holding to a car. I holding on to a car. So we just say I hold on to a car. I have a car. So but あります is still commonly used. 私は息子がいます. So I am the subject. So I what? 息子 is my object. So object what? がいます. That means I have a son. Okay? Next. Example 1. 彼は携帯電話があります. So he is the subject. What does he have? A mobile phone. Mobile phone があります. 携帯電話があります. Okay, next one. 彼女は韓国人の恋人がいます. So 韓国人 is Korean, right? Korean の恋人. So lover, Korean lover. Okay, Korean lover がいます. So she has a Korean lover. Next. 私は今熱があります. So 私は is me as a subject of the sentence. I am the main character here. 今 now, right? 熱 fever. So fever があります. That means I have a fever. In English we say the same thing. I have a fever. Or we can say I'm running a fever. But in Japanese we don't say running a fever. That is a phrase. It's an English phrase. We don't use that in Japanese. We will say I have fever. Okay? I mean in Chinese we say we grow a fever. That's even worse. 我生病了. Yeah. So different languages have different way of saying things. For Japanese we say I have a fever. Okay? Next. Number 4. 自転車がありますか? So 自転車 is our object. So do you have the object? So ありますか? So do you have the object? はい、あります。いいえ、ありません. Okay? So we can also reply いいえ、自転車はありません. So how come we can use this は? I thought ありません always go with が. How come we can say 自転車はありません? Okay, so basically I'm making the 自転車 the bicycle. 自転車 is bicycle. I'm making bicycle the subject here. So subject I don't have. How can it be I don't have the subject? So in this case, the sentence, the full sentence, it should be 自転車は私がありません. So that means about the bicycle, I don't have. So basically, you are making yourself the object, but because of this, you don't have the subject. So you're emphasizing like I don't have the bicycle. Right? So that's why we can reply 自転車はありません. It's okay. If you want to reply 自転車がありません, that one is also fine. Okay? So both wa and ga is totally fine because you are putting the bicycle as the subject or the object, depending on how you want to emphasize it. It's like 我没有脚车 versus 脚车我没有. Same thing. Bicycle I don't have. Don't have bicycle. So it's the same thing, right? Next, number 5. 私は日本語がわかります. So this わかります. I'll just take a short break now. You'll just write whatever you need to. I will just stop for a while. Okay, number 5. 私は日本語がわかります. So わかります, you can see the must at the back must be a verb, right? It is a verb. It means to understand something. But how come we don't use おわかります? Why do we use がわかります? Okay, this one, it's a bit hard to explain, but just listen to me. There are two kinds of verbs. One is those that you need effort. Okay? Effort, like you need to do something. You need to exert something. I'm opening the door. I open the door. Versus the door automatic open. The train door automatic open. Okay? So one, you have to do a strength, you have to do action, right? The other one, you don't have to do anything. The door just open by itself. Correct? Okay, another example. I stop the train. I stop the car. You do something, right? You are the one doing the effort, right? You are the one doing the effort to stop the car. The train stopped by itself. Are you doing the effort? No, I'm not. So in Japanese, to open the door, you open the door. We call it akemasu. I open the door. Akemasu. The door open by itself. We call it akimasu. Okay? Akimasu. So we have two different verbs for two different, okay, not different, two same, like open. Both means open. But who is doing the opening is the main thing here. I open, akemasu. Not I open, akimasu. Right? So we will say, 私はドアが開きます. Sorry, 私はドアを開けます. So 私はドアを開けます. So を開けます means I open the door. 電車のドア. 電車 is train. So 電車のドアが開きます. The train door opens. Okay, there's two different verbs here. So in Japanese, we call this the transitive verb. Transitive verb. And the intransitive verb. Okay, in short, we call it VT and VI. Okay, VT and VI. This one will be explained to you at a higher level, but I just want you to understand that there is two kinds of verb. One is you have to do something, the other one is you don't have to do something. Okay, don't need to take too much effort into this. Just basically understand there's two types of verb. Then we go back to our example. わかります. わかります is to understand. Do we need to do anything to understand? Like I ask you, you understand or not? You just need to yeah. But do you need to do anything physical? Like you need to eat something, you need to drive something, you need to stop something, right? So you don't have to do anything to stop, to understand things. So that's why we say something ga arimasu.
So you mean when you say do something is basically a
Physical action.
physical action.
Yes, a physical action. When I say you have to do something, that means it is a physical action completed by you. A physical action.
You need to put mental effort, understand also.
But you don't do anything, right? I just sit down there, わかりますか? You don't need to do anything, right? You don't need to push something, you don't need to write something, you don't need to do anything. So yeah, we don't need to do anything physical. So think of it that way lah. Okay, think of it that way.
Example.
The next one lah. Wait. Okay, that's wakarimasu. Watashi wa okane ga irimasu. Okay, so irimasu means to need something. So how do you show you need something? How do you do effort like you need something? How do you show me you need? How do you execute the verb need? There's no way, right? So this is why we say okane ga irimasu. Because I need an object. The object here is okane. So okane ga irimasu. Okay. Can Then we have even more examples, don't worry. I have more examples. Okay, let's talk about the examples. Watashi wa marego ga wakarimasu. Okay, so I, as the main character of the sentence, watashi wa marego is our object. So marego ga wakarimasu. So I understand Malay. Number 2, kare wa chugokugo ga wakarimasen. So we can use a negative form, wakarimasen. Wakarimasu change to wakarimasen. Number 3, watashi wa ude doke ga wakarimasu. Irimasu. So I need a wristwatch, right? Something ga irimasu. Number 4, eigo ga wakarimasu ka? So do you understand English? Right? Hai, wakarimasu. Iie, wakarimasen. Right? So these are some of the verbs that we do to this effort. That we don't need to do effort. That means nothing need to be done on your part. You just need to, I understand, I need. Right? Sorry, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, so if need effort,
Then we use O. No need effort, we use ga. The particle ga. So I'm just explaining the difference between using O and ga.
So that those 5 sentences also use ga.
All these 5 use ga. All this is use ga.
No, I mean like 5 sentences like listening. No,
O kikimasu. I know kikimasu you don't need to do anything. But however, it's still a verb lah. You are just there and you just over there this like using effort to listen. Okay, if you want to argue about this, it's never going to be ending. Okay, just take it as a pinch of salt. Generally, things that you don't need to put effort, we use ga. Okay, things that you need to do effort, you need to do something, that is O.
But if you like, if for the word like ikimasu, kairimasu.
Ikimasu, you go ma.
Yeah.
O ikimasu.
So it's o ikimasu.
Yeah.
So,
O kairimasu.
But we've not been using that, right?
No, we just started on ga only. We just started learning ga something. Okay, the verb for ga. Which verb we use ga? We just started this lesson only.
So the o will come with ga, basically.
What do you mean?
So it's ga plus
It's either O or.
and action, right?
No, it's either O or ga.
O or ga.
Yeah. Depending on the verb.
But if you use like ikimasu, it's
Ikimasu O.
o ikimasu. But we've not been using it, right?
No, because it's directional ma. Ikimasu is directional ma. So we use e instead. Tokyo e ikimasu. Remember?
Okay.
So until we need to use O ikimasu, then it will be O rather than ga.
Is there any other example for ga? Like ga something?
Have ga ikimasu also have. So why do we use this? I'm not the one going. Haha, ga ikimasu. My mother is going.
So it's based on the context.
Yeah.
Okay.
So take it as a pinch of salt. I am not the one doing the action, so I use ga.
So essentially, I mean, I remember you saying that there's a priority in terms of particle as well, right? So essentially,
More. More is always the utmost priority.
yeah. But in terms of like,
No.
A
Yeah.
and-
The rest follows the rules. The rest follow the rules.
what the rules means.
The rules are, in this case, no effort, got effort. Yeah.
Like you said, directional, right? Let's say if it's directional, use A instead of O.
No, there's no priority for that. Directional always use A. However, if you're not the one, then we say haha ga ikimasu. If it's not you the one doing it, you say ga. Otherwise, there's no O. It's rarely use O ikimasu. Okay, rarely we'll use O ikimasu. It's either E ikimasu or ga ikimasu. Depending on whether you are the one going or your mother is the one going. Okay, O ikimasu is very rare circumstances. I don't want to go there. So just for now, just take note that it is E, then ga. If you're not the one doing it, it's ga. Okay, for example, oh, I'm not going to Japan. My mother is going. Haha ga ikimasu. Not haha e ikimasu. Haha e ikimasu means I go to my mother. Understand? Right? Haha ga Nihon e ikimasu. Then it's correct. My mother is the one going to Japan. Can just take it as a general difference is that ga is for verbs that you don't need to do anything, right? Like understand or think, you don't need to do anything. Think, understand, need, this kind, you don't need to do anything. Then it's ga. Okay, then next one will be the things that we need to do, like eat, drink. Things that we need to do actions, then we use o. Then for directional one, of course, the most priority will be e. Directional verbs, priority will be e, of course. We rarely will use o ikimasu. So far okay. Then we continue on.
I think I will read this.
Yeah.
What is the?
Omoimasu, remember?
Oh.
We just talked about it just now. For example, haha ga omoimasu. That means I think of mother.
Okay.
Right? Ga means, okay, the one not our vocabulary. Omoimasu is later. But omoimasu is also don't need to do anything. We don't say o omoimasu. Nobody says o omoimasu. Okay, number 6. Yeah, I think you can try to read up the notes again. But basically the general consensus is, and things we don't need to do, ga. Things we need to do, o. This is a general consensus. The transitive and intransitive verb that I introduced just now, we will talk about it in like end of E3 or even like I1. Alright, so that one is list of your priority right now. The main general direction that you should be thinking about is verbs that I have to do things, or verbs that do by itself, or I passively, like think, understand, or need. Those are passive. So we don't need to use anything. Right, so you can think of it as active and passive. Active and passive. Active and passive verbs. Okay, number 6. 私はカタカナが少しわかります。So, 少し is our adverb. Previously, we learned about adverb. とても、大変、あまり、そんなに、すごく. Right, we learned about adverbs before. So now we are learning more adverbs. So these adverbs, they show the degree of something. Right, so for example, you see the box below. Number 1, 大変、とても、すごく. Number 2, よく. But however, if you see, one is very much, one is well often. Can we use well often for very much stuff? No, we cannot. So actually, they are used for other things. So let us understand what is the difference later. Number 3, たくさん. たくさん means a lot. 很多. So we cannot say a lot, and then we cannot mix it up with often also. We cannot mix it up with very much also. So all these adverbs, they are not like how much is the intensity. They are just there to show you like how we can say for a few things. For example, 大変とても can be used for adjectives. よく can be used for time, like よく来ます. That means I often come. たくさん like たくさん is for things. For example, noun, counting nouns. For example, 車がたくさん. たくさん車. So they are not arranged in the intensity that they are lah. So please don't misunderstand this. Number 4, 少しちょっと. Number 5, あまりそんなに. Number 6, 全然. Right? Example number 1. 私はお金がたくさんあります. So たくさんあります means I have a lot. So we can count money, right? I mean money to a certain extent. We are able to say we have a lot. So we don't say like お金がとてもあります. We don't say お金がよくあります. That doesn't sound right. Right? So we say たくさんあります. So in this case, たくさん is for things that are countable. For nouns, they can be counted. Number 2. 私はお金が少しあります. So 少し means a little bit. So little bit have. Right? So お金が少しあります. I have little money. Number 3. 私はお金があまりありません. Means I don't have much money. Not so much money. Right? I don't have much. あまりありません. Then you think about it. あまり actually can use for a lot of things also. Right? Like とても I don't use とても I can use あまり. But however, I cannot use とても with たくさん. So this あまり is quite universal. Number 4. 私はお金が全然ありません. Means At all don't have. No money at all. Okay, so zen also retain the same meaning. Number 5. 彼は日本語がよくわかります。So よくわかります means I understand well. I well understood. Right? But we cannot say たくさんわかります。I understand a lot. What do you mean by understand a lot? Doesn't make sense, right? 我懂很多 like huh? So we cannot say like you 懂很多 You cannot say you know a lot. So it doesn't make any sense. So in this case we say よくわかります means I know well. I know well, not I know a lot. Okay? Next. 彼は日本語がちょっとわかります。ちょっと is you know lah, little bit lah. Can we use 少し here? 日本語が少しわかります。I know Japanese a little. Can 少しわかります is okay. 少しわかります is okay to use here. But however, for よく we cannot change よく to たくさん。Or we cannot change よく to とても。We cannot say とてもわかります。I very understand. Then 哈，我非常了解在哈。Okay, I mean Chinese doesn't sound bad. 我非常了解 but we don't say that in Japanese. よくとてもわかります。So we don't say とてもわかります。We say よくわかります。Number 7. そんなにわかりません。Alright, あんまりわかりません。That is normal. We used that as well previously. So this is あんまり and そんなに is more universal as you can see. Next. 彼は日本語が全然わかりません。So 全然 means don't at all. Don't understand at all. Right? In Chinese we say 根本。So 根本不了解，根本就不懂。So it's normal. Right? 全然わかりません。So the rest are kind of universal except for the よく and たくさん and とても。They are only meant for their own respective verbs, adverbs, nouns. So for たくさん is for nouns, counting nouns. Adverbs, よく for example, adverbs like よく is for example, we don't just use for わかります。We can say 食べます。よく食べます。That means I eat well. Okay, but we can also say たくさん食べます。That means I eat a lot. So depending on how you use たくさん食べます you eat a lot. よく食べます means you eat well. Right? So I ask you how have you been eating? Oh, I eat a lot. That doesn't really answer the question, right? I mean it does lah, but it would be better if I answer you eat well, which is better answer, right? So yeah, so depending on the context, とても is better, よく is better, or what's the last one? たくさん is also. Yeah, but we don't say とても食べます。We don't say とても食べます。We say either よく食べます or たくさん食べます。たくさん食べます is you go for buffet. Then たくさん食べます。If you want to say, oh, I've been eating well, okay, よく食べます。Okay? Can I understand the difference? So it depends on context. We use what adverb. Number 9. 今日はとても暑いです。So とても is very, very hot です。But we cannot say like 今日はよく暑いです。What do you mean by よく暑いです? Well hot. Today is well hot. Sounds very weird. We also don't really say like たくさん暑いです。熱很多。A lot hot. What do you mean by hot a lot? Doesn't make any sense also, right? So we only say very hot. Right? So some adverbs only works for some things. Next, 少し暑いです。Right? We can also change it to ちょっと暑いです。That means like, oh, it's a little bit hot. Right? 少し暑いです。ちょっと暑いです。Then next one, あんまり暑くないです。So not so hot. 全然暑くないです。Not hot at all. So this one we learned before already. Number 13. 私は日本がとても好きです。とても means very. So very like. 喜欢 like I like it a lot, right? So とても好きです。But we don't really say たくさん好きです。Neither we say よく好きです。If we say よく好きです, it just means like I often like it. Like for example, I like this particular brand of ice cream, maybe Magnum. Magnum ice cream はよく好きです。That means I like it a lot from time to time. That is okay. But we don't really say like たくさん好きです。Magnum ice cream はたくさん好きです。That means like you like a lot of Magnum ice cream. So the meaning changes from the adverb that you use. Okay? よく好きです is like sometimes I like, sometimes I don't like. But most of the time I like. That is よく. Right? Often I like it. But if I say たくさん好きです it's like I like a lot of it. Okay? Okay, if I say とても好きです then I like it a lot. Right? I like it all the time. So that is the difference between よく、とても and たくさん. Can you understand the differences? Okay. 14. 私は日本が少し好きです. Right? So little bit like 少し好きです. I like a little bit. Next one. そんなに好きじゃありません. So I don't really like it. Right? そんなに好きじゃありません. Then the next page. 全然好きじゃありません. So 全然 is not at all, right? So not at all I like it. So 全然好きじゃありません. So not at all I like it. So I don't like at all lah, basically. Then our new question word here, something that we never learned before. どのくらい. So どのくらい is asking to what extent, right? Literally in English it means like how much or to what extent, right? So that is どのくらい. Okay? In English it means like how much or to what extent, right? 多少 lah, in Chinese we say 多少. So 漢字がどのくらいわかりますか? So どのくらいわかりますか means 你懂多少? To what extent do you know? How much do you know? Right? Then you will reply よくわかります. I understand well. But you don't reply たくさんわかります. It's like, huh? You know a lot? I mean, know a lot is a Singlish thing. I understand well. I know quite a lot. But we don't say like I know a lot in Japanese. I understand a lot. We don't say I understand a lot in Japanese. Okay? Number 18. シンガポールがどのくらい好きですか? Okay, どのくらい means how much do you love? How much do you like? So どのくらい to what extent do you like Singapore? Right? Then we reply すごく好きです. すごく好きです. Right? すごく is very, right? So very like. So I like it very much. But however, we don't say よく好きです. よく好きです means like most of the time I like it, but there are times where I don't like it. Right? よく好きです. And again, たくさん好きです is like what? You love it a lot. But okay, in English we can say lah, I love it a lot. But in Japanese we don't really say like 我喜欢很多. Right? Like you like it a lot. Like it doesn't make sense in Japanese. Okay? Okay lah. So どのくらい is basically to what degree, to what extent, how much. You're just asking the depth of understanding or the intensity of how much a person likes something. Right? So どのくらい. We can also use どのくらい in many ways. So basically below, I will talk about it in a while. So let's go on to the next part first. Okay. Number 7. シンガポールから日本まで飛行機で6時間ぐらいかかります. Alright, so Singapore から you know, right? From Singapore, 日本まで to Japan, until Japan. 飛行機で this one you learned before, 飛行機で by aeroplane 6時間. So 6時 is 6 o'clock. 6時間, right? Is the duration of 6 hours. Right? It's like 6小时 in Chinese. Right? 6 hours. So 6時間 is 6 hours. ぐらい. So here just now we learned どのくらい. どのくらい is how much. So ぐらい means about. In this case it means like about this much. Okay? So 6時間ぐらい means about 6 hours. About 6 hours much. Okay? かかります. So this is a new word. かかります. So かかります means it has a few meanings. It means to take time. So to take like time. To take time. What else? To cost money. So かかります is a very hard to translate word. It does not mean anything actually. It just like it just means
account for.
Yeah, account for, something like that. It doesn't really mean yeah, it's hard to translate it to English or Chinese actually. It's just there as a verb, right? To ask like to count something. Yeah, to count something. So mostly it is used to count time. It is used to count money. Okay, to count cost lah basically. So example 1. 私の家から学校までバスで Alright, so by bus from my house to school 30分ぐらいかかります。So 30分ぐらいかかります means it takes about 30 minutes. Right, the くらい is the about. Okay, so 30分ぐらいかかります。Question 2. ここから植物園まで地下鉄で。So 植物園まで is until Botanic Garden. 地下鉄 is subway. So by subway. どのくらい So どのくらい means how much or to what extent. Right, to what extent. かかりますか So かかりますか means to take time. So how long does it take? Yeah, so it becomes how long does it take. So どのくらい is like how much. So かかります is just take time. So how long does it take? Time. Ken?
So this one, right? Since you said that it can be interpreted as take time or money. When it's put in this kind of sentence, then how do you know which one is referring to? Because it could be time, it could be money.
Correct. That's the thing. I was going to talk about that later. But anyways, in this case, the translation here, right? So, で、地下鉄でどのくらいかかりますか It has two meaning. It can mean that how long does it take? It can mean how much does it cost? Right? From this your house to the Botanic Garden. From here to the Botanic Garden. So, I'll talk about how we specify each later. Okay, let's go through the last example first. So, 15分ぐらいかかります。So, 15分ぐらい is about, right? So, about 50 minutes it takes. Okay, so かかります is like about 50 minutes it takes. Okay, so if you want to reply, you can say 15分です as well. No problem. Okay, then now we talk about how to specify money and how to specify time. So, we will always end with the sentence どのぐらいかかりますか So before that we need our object, right? We need a ga. So we need object. So for example, from here to here, for example, 家から学校までの時間が So in Chinese we say like 从这里到这里的时间 Right? So 時間 is like 时间 is like time. So something までの時間がどのくらいかかりますか Right? So for example, シンガポールから日本までの飛行機の時間がどのくらいかかりますか So the one I'm specifying, I'm asking for time. Right? So 時間 is time. So something の時間が Right? Our object here is the something no something then ga. Basically everything before ga is an object. So this object がどのくらいかかりますか Okay? So this object 的时间多少 Okay? Then for time, we just need to change from 時間 to お金 So something for example, suppose dinner. Dinner is 晩ご飯。晩ご飯のお金がどのくらいかかりますか So it becomes like the money for dinner, how much does it cost? So it changes the entire meaning of this かかります Okay, so for example, breakfast. 朝ごはんのお金がどのくらいかかりますか Okay.
どのくらいやぐらい
Okay, this one, right? We go back up. Okay. So over, where is it? Over here. So basically, different region they will use どのくらい Different region they use どのくらい Some regions they use どれくらい Some places also use どれくらい So there's no fixed one actually. The one that I will use is どのくらい I always go back どのくらい Gurai. どのくらい is the best.
It's like the slang of the
Different region, yeah. Osaka and Tokyo use different one. Yeah. So I will use どれくらい どのくらい because くらい sounds more easier to say. Rather than どのくらい I still need to Don't need to pronounce the K sound. Gurai just say only ma. Don't gurai. Yeah. So I would think gurai is the easiest to say. Can Yeah.
Cannot say 30分くらい must be ぐらい
Yeah, you can say 30分くらいかかります. You can say くらい.
くらい also.
No problem also. But usually I will just go by くらい. 30分くらい. It's okay. 30分くらい. Okay, so if we judge by this sentence here, right? So that means if we change that jikan and okane to something, that means you can ask how much does something cost lah. For example, what else can we count? Time, money, height.
If
No.
you don't use any of that, if you don't specify, right? Basically, you can answer in either way, right?
Yeah. That means the person asking very vague. Oh. Are you asking about time or are you asking about cost?
That's the doyate thing, right?
You're correct. So it's like for example, 東京から成田空港まで Narita 空港 is Narita airport 啦 Narita 空港までどのくらいかかりますか Then the guy will be like, you asking for money or asking for time? Yeah, but sometimes you can just do this lah, and then you know like, talking about money. Or you just like, then they were like, oh, talking about time. Yeah, point at the watch, then they know, oh, talking about time. So it's very vague because kakarimasu is used for time and money mainly. So you need to specify.
Is there any other ways to say how much time or how much money without using
Have.
kakarimasu?
Have. For example, money is, we learned before. Ikura. Yeah, ikura desu ka? Ikura kakarimasu ka? We can also use kakarimasu for ikura. So ikura kakarimasu ka? You can use both of it together. Ikura kakarimasu ka? Right? Then the time. 何時間かかりますか? How many hours does it take? Remember, 時間 is hours, right? For example, the 時間 here is about time, 时间. This is 小时. So it's, although both is the same, in Chinese it's like we have two different words, 时间 and 小时. But in this case, right, this 時間 here, 時間 number 2 is talking about hours. 時間 number 1 is talking about time. So, when we say 何時間 it's like how many hours. It's not like what time. We are asking how many hours. Okay, 何時間かかりますか? 何時間 何時間かかりますか is like how many hours it takes.
But if you don't use the kakarimasu, is that acceptable way of use that?
No. You need to have かかります for people to tell you how long it is. We need to say the かかります
How long it takes?
Yeah, how long it takes. So, if you say like how long, then you like how long what? So you need how long it takes. It takes is the かかります
So how long it takes, how much it takes.
How much it costs. So it costs, the cost is かかります
So in
Handy is convenient.
in the convenience store, when you go and
conveni, yeah.
Conveni, the cashier always say something kakarimasu. Is it they always say something very fast.
Okay.
Is it they use kakarimasu?
Okay, they will say like 袋がお金がかかりますが Okay, so 袋 is plastic bag. So bag costs money. Like 袋がお袋はお金がかかります Okay, so 袋は Okay, let's talk about it here. 袋 Okay, somebody we will also say 袋 Okay, 袋はお金がかかります Right, お金 is money, right? So お金が so about the subject here is money. So, object here is money. So object かかります That means it costs money, it takes money. Okay, so the item that we are talking here is our subject. So our subject here is plastic bag or bags. So bag costs money. So they're asking you whether you want to pay lah. So お金がかかりますが The ga is the contradictory ga. お金がかかりますが Then they ask you whether you want. よろしいでしょうか That means like, do you want it? So it's like, the plastic bag costs money. Do you want it? Right? お金がかかりますが、よろしいですか? よろしい means you want or not. Yeah.
Then do they like this in total cost X 1,000 yen for example? Do they use kakarimasu?
No, it depends on what. For if they need to count for you, for example, you haven't buy it, okay? They will, if you want, that's asking how much money does everything cost, then they will say, oh, everything will cost this much. But if you pay money already,
buy.
yeah, you already buy already, they won't say kakarimasu. They will just tell you the total is something. Yeah, something. Okay, okay, something need narimasu means it becomes this money. That means the total amount will become like that. Narimasu means to become. It's a verb for means to become. Right? So when they say like 1000円になります, that means that it's going to be 10, it's going to become 1,000 yen. That means that you have to pay 1,000 yen lah. That means the bill is going to become 1,000 yen. So please pay 1,000 yen lah. Okay, I mean that's not part of our syllabus here. Okay, but since you asked, then I'll just tell you lah. Okay, narimasu basically is just telling you that the bill has become this much. But they will not say kakarimasu. Kakarimasu is, for example, you ask the taxi driver, how much do you think is here to Narita Airport? Then they will say, oh, it will cost about this. Then they will say, 1000 kakarimasu. Like it will take about 1,000 yen. Okay, or you ask the train guy, from here to Asakusa, how much money? Then they'll be like, oh, 1000 kakarimasu. Then it's like, oh, 1,000 yen. It takes 1,000 yen. It costs 1,000 yen. They will only say that before you make payment. Then they will say, oh, it costs this amount. It costs something. But when you pay money already, or you at the final bill already, then they won't say like it costs this money lah. It will be like the total will be this. The total will become this. Then they will use the need narimasu. Yeah, the total has become this. Okay? Okay, let's go on to the conversation, the last part of our lesson today. Yeah. Narimasu, N-A-R-I-M-A-S. The one is means to become. We will learn that in E3. Okay, lesson 10 conversation. Jisho wa doko desu ka? So, doko is where, right? So, jisho is dictionary. So, dictionary is where? Right, where is the dictionary? So, between two person, Kimura and Lim. Okay, K says, Lim-san, 中国語の辞書はどこにありますか? So, 中国語 is Chinese language. Chinese language no 辞書. So, 辞書 related to Chinese language. So, Chinese language dictionary. はどこにありますか? So, where にあります? That means like where is it? Right, where have? Okay, where have? Next, L says 机の上に. So, 机の上に, so above the table. Right, above the table にありませんでしたか? It's like 桌子上面没有咩? On the table don't have咩? Right, so in a way they're asking the negative form. They're saying like ありませんでしたか? It's like don't have咩? So don't have Right, so they're asking the negative form Then K says 探しましたけどありませんでしたよ. So 探しました。探します is to look for, to find. 探しました means to have looked for. Right? Like you already tried to find. Right? 探しました. That means I already tried to find. けど. So けど here is like but. It's like demo. Okay? It's the same. Just that demo is start with the next sentence. けど is before the next sentence. Before the comma. Right? The difference between けど and demo and けど is used before the comma. Demo is used after the comma. Then you will be like, I thought ga is the same. Yeah, we can use ga here. We can say 探しましたが. We can also use ga here. 探しましたがありませんでしたよ. So でしたよ. The よ just simply means 没有嘞. Right? So ありませんでしたよ. 没有嘞. So it's like 探しました。找了没有嘞. Okay? 英語の辞書は日本語の辞書 Sorry, it's not wa, it's YA Sorry, it looks like VA but it's YA. So 英語の辞書や日本語の辞書はありますが So in this case we learn this ya over here. Ya is just to list items. So it's like, oh, there is English dictionary, there's Chinese dictionary, there's Japanese dictionary. So 英語の辞書や中国の辞書や so basically this や is just to listing. It's like A や B や C など. So we're supposed to end the list with a など to tell people it's the end of the listing. So you're just listing things out. So in this case, if you are not sure, you can look at notes for conversation number 2. Below, there's a notes for conversation number 2. So we are just listing things. It's like A, B, so on and so forth. Okay? So in this case, 英語の辞書や so I'm just listing out that there is an English dictionary. 日本語の辞書はありますが so there is English dictionary. There is also Japanese dictionary. ありますが So it's like saying, oh, there is English and Japanese dictionary. Then I never finish my sentence because the sentence is going to be 中国語の辞書はありません. Right, that's the second part of the sentence. But then don't need to say lah. Since you cannot find already, then you don't need to finish the sentence lah. It's also known by the listener that there isn't a Chinese dictionary. That's why this guy choose not to finish the sentence. Any questions so far? Okay, next. L says, じゃあ本棚の中にありませんでしたか? So じゃあ means so 本棚 is bookshelf. So 本 is book, remember? 本 is book, 棚 is shelf. So 本棚 means bookshelf. Bookshelf の中に so 中 is inside, right? So の中に so inside the bookshelf 没有めありませんでしたか? 没有め don't have ま Then K says ありました So it's like 有了 right? ありました means あります means have ありました means there is like past tense. L says どうして中国の辞書がいりますか? So どうして is why, right? So why 中国語の辞書 Chinese dictionary がいりますか? いります is need. So why you need Chinese dictionary? Then Kate says お客様 means customer. So 様 is just a polite way to refer to customer. So お客様は来月中国から来ますから So see we use two から here. The first から is referring to from China. Okay, the first から is means from China. The second から means the reasoning, right? A から B です right? Because of A, that's why B happened. So this customer next month from China come. That's why, right? 少し勉強します So little bit study. So because there's a guy coming from China, that's why he needs to study a little bit. So far so good. Next. それじゃ So same thing. それじゃ is so. So それ is that. So that's so. Right? You're just trying to say like, oh, so, right? 教えましょうか? 教えます means teach. 教えます means teach. 教えましょう means let's teach. Or rather, I teach to you, right? So it's like I teach to you. So he's offering him to teach him. Right? 教えましょうか? So not all the ましょう has the let's us do something together. This one is offering something. It's like offering to do something to you. Like 教えましょうか? So it's like, should I teach you? Shall I teach you? So instead of let's, it's more of a shall. S-H-A-L-L. Alright, shall. K says, 本当ですか? Alright. So 本当 is really. So really Alright, 本当ですか? Really嬉しいです Alright, 嬉しい Remember what is it? Happy. Very good. So happy です お願いします Alright, お願いします is the greetings, right? It means like please. Alright, please. L says, 少し休憩しましょうか? So this しましょう is not the shall we, like it's still shall we rest together, but it's more of a let's rest together. So there's two meaning to ましょう. One is offering someone to do something. One is do something together. Alright, so the first one, the 教えましょう is shall I teach you? The second one is shall we rest together or let's rest together. Alright, so 少し休憩 means rest. Okay, so 少し means a little bit. So a little bit, so it's like in Chinese we say 休息一下子. Right, so let's rest a little. So shall we rest a little? Then K says,そうしましょう. So, so is referring to the rest, the question, right? 少し休憩しましょうか. So, yes, そうしましょう. Let's do so together. Let's do so. Any questions about the package or the passage? Can understand everything? No issues? Okay. Then we can practice the passage with two person. Any two want to try the last passage already? Okay. Okay. And we have maybe Sean can be Kimura and then Yongli can be Lim. Okay, here we go.
リムさん、中国語の辞書はどこにありますか？
机の上にありませんでしたか？
探しましたけど、ありませんでしたよ。英語の助詞や日本語の助詞はありますか？
辞書は？
辞書。
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 OK。
じゃあ、本棚の中にありませんでしたか？
ありました。
どうして中国語の辞書がいりますか？
お客様は来月中国から来ますから少し勉強します。
それじゃあ教えましょうか？
本当ですか？嬉しいです。お願いします。
少し休憩しましょうか？
そうしましょう。
Very good. Just a few intonation error. So, 机. Repeat after me. 机. 机. Next one is お客様. お客様. Right, I don't pronounce the last U. I don't say お客. I say お客様. お客様. Okay, last one. 休憩. 休憩. 休憩しましょう. 休憩しましょう. Any questions with the reading and passage? Nothing, huh? Okay. So this is the end of all the lessons. Anything you want to clarify about lesson 10 today? I know it's a lot of things that we learned today in lesson 10. Lesson 9 was so empty, but lesson 10 has so much things. Anything that you want to check or clarify? So donokura is just very vague. It's just asking to what extent. Then kakarimasu is just also asking for cost or time. If you really want to check like the time, then we will say nanji ka kakarimasu ka? Or you want to ask for the cost, ikura kakarimasu ka? Those are more clearer in specifying what are you asking for. Right? So the other way to ask to clarify as well is like something no jikan ga donokurai kakarimasu. Okane ga donokurai kakarimasu. So there's many ways to ask how much money, how much time it takes, or it costs, or it takes. So there's a lot of ways to form sentences. Okay, so I think you just need to revise a little bit more, so no worries. There's still homework 10 and homework 9. There's also a revision homework. So just talk about the homework for now. So this is Sunday already, so I'll see you guys on Saturday next week. So Saturday next week, just make sure you try to complete lesson 9 homework. Okay. Oh my. So lesson 9, where is it? Yeah, so lesson 9 homework is over here. So just translate them. I believe this has an open-ended part. Don't have. Okay, then after that, lesson 10 homework as well. Please complete it by Saturday. Lesson 10 homework. Then if you have time, please start on the... Okay, so lesson 10, we have this answer in questions. Answer the question in Japanese. So it's an open-ended question. Please try to use whatever grammar that you have learned in this E1 course. Try to use them to your best ability. We will try and see whether you are correct. Then I'll correct you whether your usage is correct. Okay, so this is open-ended. So try to be... Don't give like boring answers like height or so. Give a bit more longer ones. Okay, and then for the revision, we also have the revision page. So please try to complete the revision by Sunday next week. We will go through it just before the test. Okay, so if you complete earlier, we can go through on Saturday as well. Then Sunday will just be the test itself. So up to you all lah. Okay, revision. So the revision will have a lot of things also lah. We have the grammar practice, we have the sentence translation practice.